the nice thing about the clips that we've been doing, I think it'll give sponsors and people that are interested in supporting Runway Soul the ability to see your vision, because I know what you're trying to accomplish based on I've seen your storyboards and the written work. But what would you say to someone that doesn't know? How are you marrying high-end fashion show with what they think is more of like a Motown soul review? Because that's not what you're doing.
No, that's not what I'm doing. It's a different type of musical. Most musicals tell a little story, a little love story, drama story, whatever. Mine is celebrating soul music, what it is, what it was, how it makes you feel, the emotions, the stories, the messages, and we bring it to life with the models, the clothes, and that all together with the dancing and the spoken word expresses what that soul music is. And you feel it. You're going to feel it.
When you talk about the models and you're doing the model casting, we're looking for a different type of model this time around, not your traditional runway model.
Absolutely. We're looking for that extraordinary model. That model, she's got to have the basics, the height, the size and everything, but she's got to be extraordinary. In fact, she has to have talent. She has to be able to take choreography well, even perhaps sing, some speaking. So she's that model actor, and most models are just used to being cued down the runway, back and forth. So we got to have some really smart models. So
when you do the casting in October, what is the procedure? How will you know that you have the right man or woman for the show?
Well, we're going to start with the traditional casting where we have them walk a couple of times, different types of walks. But then I'll have my choreographer on hand, which would take the ones that we instantly like already and have them do a quick choreography set where he'll maybe show them a few steps and then they do those steps, and we can kind of tell if they're going to be easy to work with. Perhaps we'll probably also do a callback just to make sure we have the best of the best before we name the cast.
People really ask me questions like the project in Runway Soul, what is it about? And I tell them I'm learning as I ride along, like we're riding along today to go speak to the gentleman that's at the non-for-profit that we're really interested in. And in learning about the project, I decided that we should do little clips and video clips, so that's why I turned the camera on you today. What would you say to people that are skeptical or say this is just another fashion show or this is just another musical? Because it's not. It's so different and it's so detailed. What would be the one thing that you say to them that you want everybody to know about Runway Soul that maybe seeing it on paper doesn't tell them?
I think the full, total experience of having theater, fashion show, a party, it's all into one. It's a trifecta, and you're going to have fun, you're going to dance, you're going to eat. What theater experience have you gone to where, other than going in, sitting in a cushioned seat in the theater, you have the opportunity to see a fashion show, men, women, and plus sizes, and see dancing and even interact. I mean, some of our guests are really going to get involved. I can't give it away, but we're going to have the guests really involved and interactive with this production. So it's a totally different experience. And so, for some people say, oh, it's a theater music production, it's more than that. It's a little bit different. It's unique. It's very innovative.
It's Runway Soul.
It's Runway Soul.